Hey, what's going on? In this video, I want to show you how to succeed at selling stuff online during Black Friday and Cyber Monday 2025. We're going to cover some of the basic stuff such as creating offers, meta ad strategy, email marketing strategy, as well as how you can retain those customers past the holiday season. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we are. So let's talk about how to succeed at selling stuff online during Black Friday. Just for reference, my name is Seem. I'm a retention marketer for a 7 to 8 figure e-commerce brand. I also own my own email agency. On the right here, you can see us expanding revenue for one of our clients last year during Black Friday using strategic email marketing. So the first thing that you want to know about Black Friday is that a successful Black Friday starts already from September. In other words, if you're not preparing already in September or October, meaning you are not collecting email addresses, you're not investing in customer acquisition, and you're not testing different offers, then you're just preparing to fail in during Black Friday and all the way up to the holiday season, late of December, when people are shopping more. So who shops on holidays? This is a question that you want to ask yourself because you want to know who are the people that you're targeting with your offers. So usually the holiday shopper consists of 5 different categories of people. So the first one is current customers. And these are people that are on your email list. They have bought from you maybe once, maybe even a couple of times. But the main thing here is that these people will buy from you anyway, even if you didn't run any sales. So they shop at full price because they like your product that much. Then there's promo-driven customers. So these are people who have bought from you, but they only shop, or they tend to shop when there's a sale around or there's a huge, discount available. And then there's observers. Now these are people who you probably have the most opportunity to convert because there's a lot of people that belong in this category during Black Friday. Now these are people who are already familiar with the brand, they have engaged, but they have never bought from you because they have never seen an offer that attractive that will get them to convert. So if you have these people on your email list, even better. But if you have not, then you want to get as many of these people on your email list before Black Friday and then try to convert them. Then there's gift seekers. So these are people who are just friends of the fans of your brand and they're just looking for gifts during holidays. And then finally, there's unengaged category fans. So these are people who have never engaged with your brand. They don't know about it, but they like to shop the category which your brand is in. So for example, if you are selling home accessories and these people love to shop for home accessories, then the right offer here as well will convert a lot of these people. But all in all, like for most brands, Black Friday shoppers are usually core customers, observers, and then gifters. Questions to ask yourself. So these will also help you plan and maximize Black Friday. So the first one is, how valuable are holiday shoppers for your brand? So basically what you want to do, if it's possible, you want to take the data from last year's Black Friday and kind of do like a lifetime value analysis of your average customer during Black Friday, and see whether these people, did they buy anything else after Black Friday? So if they only shop once when it's your highest sale or your highest discount code, then and they don't buy anything else, then you know that your holiday shoppers aren't actually that valuable, or you are not making the most out of them. Then, are most of my holiday sales driven by repeat shoppers? Now this is important to understand because if the answer is yes here, then what you want to do is throughout August, September, and October, you want to already start investing in customer acquisition, get those meta ads running up, and then get as many people on your email list so you can then retarget them during Black Friday because they have already bought from you and the chances of them buying again are very high. And then the third one is, my product gift friendly? So this is just a question that you need to ask yourself and just be honest with yourself. Like, can you imagine someone gifting your product that you're selling to another person during the holidays? Like, does it make sense? Is your product gift friendly? And then what are my best offers? So chances are you'll probably run a few offers throughout the year. You just want to look at the data and see what kind of offers seem to be the most attractive to people, what gets them to convert the most. And then based on that, you also want to create your Black Friday offer. So answering these questions will also help you plan for Black Friday. So step 1 is to fill your funnel. So as I mentioned, what you want to do is you want to increase your potential pool of shoppers for Black Friday. And then what you want to do is you want to invest heavily in customer acquisition throughout September and October. And for most brand owners looking at this video, this will be meta ads, but it can be any other channel that you think might help you acquire customers during this period. If you cannot get these people to convert, meaning they don't make any purchases, what you at least want to do is you want to collect email addresses or even phone numbers and get them on your email list. So you can then retarget them with offers during Black Friday. And you're going to do that by setting up a pop-up form on your website. So this is an example of a best practice pop-up form. This is not Black Friday themed or anything, but this is a backpack brand. So as you can see here, it's a very simple pop-up. They have highlighted an offer here. So 20% off select styles. The most important thing is that you offer a strong incentive in your pop-up. So there's motivation to give for the user to give their email address in exchange. And then what I recommend you do as well, what you can see here is that you add a quiz to your pop-up form, if that's possible. So for example, this brand, they have asked, what kind of backpack are you looking for? And then based on the user intent, they respond, and then you can save this data into your CRM and then send more relevant email content down the line. And then here, aspirational imagery. So if you're gonna add an image to your pop-up, I don't recommend you add like a static product photo because that's too boring. What I recommend you do is you show your product already in action and show the kind of people that use it. Then the second pop-up form is more Black Friday themed. So what you can do here is when you run those meta ads during late October and early November, what you can do is you can set up a pop-up form on your website and offer exclusive early access to users or website visitors, and then get them on your email list. So for example, what this brand has done here, they have offered 75% off, up to 75% off, and the offer will go live on November 16th, and then people can sign up to the email list and get early access. So this is a super effective strategy that I recommend you at least consider doing. Then step 2, so you want to invest in non-promotional content. So once you have those people on your email list, then you want to invest in good email strategy weeks before Black Friday already. So you want to get the message out early about your brand. So if you're selling, whatever you're selling, you want to start communicating the product benefits. You want to talk about the brand story. Just get the word out about your brand as early as possible. And yeah, you want to warm up your email list. So for example, you need to have a great welcome flow in place for people that sign up to your email list before Black Friday, and then send at least 2 to 3 email campaigns a week to warm up list, to nurture and warm up your list before Black Friday. So the goal here is, as I mentioned, you want to go into late November with an intrigued email list and newly acquired customers. Then step 3, optimize the core 4. If you're watching this, there's a chance you have already these email automations set up, but I recommend what you do before Black Friday is that you have a look at them. So the core 4, what I like to call the core 4 is the cart abandonment email flow, browse abandonment, welcome flow, and post-purchase flow. So the cart abandonment, the browse abandonment is all about recovering lost sales. You can also tailor these to being more Black Friday themed. So if there's a normal discount code you offer in your cart abandonment flow currently, you can get rid of that and maybe replace that with your Black Friday offer. Or you can also, like for example, during Black Friday, if people are abandoning their cart, you can say that stock is not available that much, and you can just create urgency around the offer. Welcome flow. So what you want to do is you want to at least answer the question, why us, in the welcome flow. So you want to make a compelling case for your brand and why people should buy it. And usually that is done through 5 to 7 emails in the welcome flow. And then finally, the post-purchase flow. So this is important because a lot of brands, they cannot retain the customers that they acquire during Black Friday. So what's important here is that you have a clear post-purchase strategy to deliver, first of all, deliver that product and provide a great experience, but you also want to introduce other products that you have, so you increase the likelihood of people coming back for a second purchase. Step 4, create your offers. So the best practice here when you're creating your Black Friday offers is that you want to keep it as simple as possible. So the rule of thumb here is, can a customer digest it in at least 3 seconds or less? So if the answer is no here, then chances are your offer is just too difficult to understand. And also you want to make it more compelling. So last year, if you, for example, you gave a discount code on a specific category, then this year, can you make it a site-wide discount? Or also can you offer just a more deeper discount code? And then have a plan A, plan B, plan C. So if you have a plan A for your offer, but you see that people are not buying as much, then you should have a plan B in place, and etc. If this, you can see if this is not compelling enough, then you can have a plan C. So create multiple offers, and ideally you want to test these offers already throughout the year, so you know which one works best for your brand. Examples of offers. So good offer versus bad offer. So a good offer, as I mentioned, is easy to understand. So for example, you can offer a percentage discount code of site-wide. You can offer buy one, get one free, free gift with a purchase, or you can order, well, this is more complicated, but it's still good enough. So you can offer, like, for example, 25% off orders over a specific average order value. And then bad offers. So for example, if you're starting to offer different discount codes on different categories, for example, 25% off sweaters and up to 50% off backpacks, it's a bit too difficult to grasp. And then spend, for example, $100 and get 25% off. It's also getting to that limit of being too difficult to understand. Then step 5, give early VIP access. We touched on this subject a little bit, but I really want to talk about this more because this is one of the most effective Black Friday tactics that you can do. So you want to target your best customers with a preview sale at least 3 to 15 days before Black Friday. And you can even do it very simply. You don't have to like design any crazy emails. What I like to do is I like to just write a plain text direct response email a few days before the Black Friday sale and give early access. So and also you want to use follow-ups. So if you can see that you sent the first email and people haven't purchased yet, then you can send follow-ups and focus on the fact that there's stock available now. But as soon as the sale goes live throughout site-wide, then there's a chance you're going to miss out. VIP offer example. So for example, what you can offer your VIPs is, this is just an example offer. So if your site average order value is $110, then you can do a VIP offer of 35% off orders over $175, and then 25% off orders that are less than $175. And then the public offer is just 25% off site-wide. Here's an example of a brand sending an email for their VIP sale. So as you can see, you can even make this just text heavy. You can just send this text here. You don't have to have a design. But as I mentioned, you want to mention the fact that the stock is limited. And then there's the best chance, if you want to ensure that you get the product, is to order now before the sale goes live site-wide. And you can also send these reminders a few times before the actual sale goes live during Black Friday. So the big day. So all of the work has been done now before Black Friday, and now it's just time to convert all these people on your list. So how we're going to be doing that is during Black Friday, when the Black Friday hits, you want to increase your email campaign cadence a day to 1 to 3 emails every day. So in here, you're going to focus on urgency, your offer, and then the fact that there's limited stock available. Also, if you see that your emails are not, people are not engaging with your emails, they're not getting opened, then you can also use SMS and also consider using direct mail, which is not online, but it's a great way, especially if you're marketing to millennials, because direct mail tends to work well with millennials. I don't know why, but if you're selling to millennials, you can also try sending direct mail to increase engagement. And then starting from December, so once the Black Friday and Cyber Monday are out the way, you want to shift the focus to gifting. And the bonus tip here, which sounds a bit counterintuitive, but you want to give your email list the chance to unsubscribe from Black Friday offers. So it's all about delivering that great experience. If there's people, well, there's not many people around, they're not going to be shopping around this time. But if they're not interested in Black Friday offers, then a few days before you send that early access email, you can also send an email saying that, oh, we're going to be much more active during the Black Friday season. You're going to be getting at least 2 to 3 emails a day. And if you don't want to receive them, you can just unsubscribe from those Black Friday offers. So Black Friday examples here. So for example, Upcircle, they sell beauty products. So what they've done here is they offer 25% off. As you can see, it's a very simple offer, easy to understand. And then they use follow-ups. So last 48 hours, it's all about the urgency here. And then they, as you can see, they also send direct response emails, which I prefer, to be honest, because it takes less time to ship, and they're just, you can just write very good persuasive copy. Another brand, so 8 Sleep, so they sell a more high ticket item. So what they have done, they offer, again, very easy to understand, so up to $400 off or up to $600 off. And then they utilize follow-ups here as well. Seed, so this is an example of a brand that sells subscriptions. So for example, they offer 40% off the first 2 months of the subscription. And yeah, same thing here. They have the first offer and then they send follow-ups throughout the next days. So let's talk about a potential November email calendar example, which you can follow with your brand as well. So as I mentioned, for the first few weeks of November, you don't want to send any discount code emails. You want to leave that at the end of the month. And what you want to be doing here is you want to send nurturing emails. What I mean by that, you want to send content that creates desire for your product. So if you have a very problem driven product, you want to demonstrate what kind of problem your product solves for the buyer, and also showcase any social proof or any case studies to see how other people or other customers have achieved results by using your product. You can also talk about your brand story here, your product stories, etc. All you really want to do is you want to create desire for your products. And then the 17th, you can send the unsubscribe email, as I mentioned. And then 19th is where you send your early access email. So that's about a week before the actual Black Friday begins. You can also send an SMS here. And then 21st, you send your first early access follow-up. 23rd, you send your second early access follow-up. And then on the 24th, you double down on the urgency and you send your one last chance early access follow-up email and SMS as well. And then on the 26th, so there's a day in between, and the 26th, you're gonna start increasing your email cadence. So during Black Friday, you're gonna send your site-wide offer, for example, and you're gonna be sending 2 emails a day, one to announce and then one follow-up, and then the Black Friday SMS here as well. And then you're gonna continue that cadence for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So you're gonna be sending 10 emails and 5 SMSs throughout these days, throughout these 5 days. So 27th, 2 emails, 28th, 2 Black Friday emails, 29th, Black Friday emails, and then 30th, Black Friday, 2 last chance emails. You can even add like a visual like a countdown timer in your emails that will really create that urgency in your campaigns. And then December, as I mentioned, here is the focus is more into gifting. So after Black Friday, you have Cyber Monday. You can either switch up your offer or you can continue with the same offer if you see that it works well. And here, again, you have the same cadence. So you're going to be sending 2 emails, but the focus is on now Cyber Monday. So, and here you extend the sale. So Tuesday as well. And then Wednesday, again, last chance Cyber Monday offer emails. And you want to be sending SMS also throughout this time. And then on the 5th, you send your first gifting guide. So for example, you can send like a normal gift guide recommending different products. And then you're going to be sending emails around gifting for the next few weeks. So gifting email here, gifting email here. Every other day, you're going to be sending an email campaign focused on gifting. And then some of the key dates that you want to save is that, for example, on the 15th, you have a shipping cutoff email. So this is for like standard shipping. On the 19th, there's express shipping. And on the 21st, there's like 1 day shipping cutoff time. So if the people want to receive their item on time, depending on what shipping they use, they want to be ordering before that. So this is just like a reminder, again, like a last chance urgency reminder to get people to buy, just to give a reason for people to buy right away. You also be wanting to use SMSs here. And then on the 17th here, you use just another gifting email. And then 1 day before or 2 days before Christmas, you want to send like, if your brand offers gift cards, so you can offer like a gift card email in your email campaign for those who didn't buy or for some reason didn't have the chance to order from you before. And then on the 27th, 29th, what I like to do is send again non-discount nurturing emails. So what you can do here is if your product helps people solve their New Year resolutions, then you can show them how your product will help them achieve those. So if you're selling, for example, like a fitness product, then it's very straightforward here. You can just send emails around that. And then 31st, you're just gonna send your New Year's Eve one last email campaign. Then one fact, so most brands, as I mentioned, struggle to retain Black Friday customers. These are just customers that buy from you once and they leave. So what you want to do is you want to have a clear post-purchase strategy in place for you to retain those customers and really increase profitability. So when I look at the post-purchase sequence, so I like to dissect it into 30-day sequences. So day 0 to 30, day 31 to 60, and day 61 to 90. So each of these stages have different purposes. And the first 30 days is really all about fulfillment. So the person who buys from you, that you have to deliver a great experience. You want to make sure that they receive their shipment on time, they receive their package on time. You can also use email here to collect reviews, or also you can give product usage tips depending on what you sell. One thing you can also do here, so for example, if you're selling a fitness product, you can also deliver like a info product here for free. So for example, if you're selling supplements, you can send if you're selling like sleep supplements or whatever, you can send a sleep guide. Or if you're selling like weight loss supplements, you can send like a diet plan for free, just to over deliver and create that great experience. Then day 31 to 60, you want to use personalization and cross-channel marketing. So as I mentioned, you want to, if you have anything else to sell, you want to introducing different products that you have. So what you can do is you can take the people that have bought from you and then take that segment, upload it to your Meta Ads account, and then send them retargeting emails focusing on the other products that you have and just introducing your different category products. Usually what I would do here is I would introduce same category items. So for example, if you're selling fashion, can you sell that same item in a different color? Or bestsellers are also a safe choice, or just low ticket items, which are just easy purchases. And then also, as I mentioned, you can test direct mail here. So for example, if no one bought from you during Black Friday, or people just bought once, you can retarget them great with a physical direct mail. And then day 61 to 90, it's all about offers. So you want to test offers here again. So you can offer like a slight discount code for people to buy again. And if you see that they don't convert, then you can maybe offer something else. So this is called a discount ladder that gets people to buy. And you can also use urgency in these during this time. So a bonus tip here would be to hold a secret clearance sale in January. So if you have like unwanted stock that you want to get rid of, then you can also have another sale in January. One thing that I would recommend you do is that you don't have it site-wide. You just send it to your best customers via email. So now you know how to maximize revenue during Black Friday. As you know, as I mentioned, you should already be preparing for it right now if you want to sell your products successfully during Black Friday and all the way up to December. If you need help doing this and you're running an e-commerce brand with at least 75K revenue monthly, then there's an application form to work with us down below. But otherwise, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.